Good morning and welcome to our morning movement session. Today we will be using a foam roller, and if you don't have one, a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball can work, and some type of weight. I have a dumbbell. I mean, you can use anything that has about 8 pounds or more. I mean, I suppose you could use a kid, right? So um, let's begin. We're going to do some movement prep. And with the foam roller, we're going to sit on your foam roller. I've got a shorty. You might have a long one. Either way, it works. So I'm sitting up and I'm rolling off of my sit bones, taking my leg, crossing my ankle. So this is just called movement prep, what we're doing here, or warm up. Getting into that little dimple on the side of your hip, and you're rolling there. And just getting some blood circulation there, because I know it's, first thing in the morning, or maybe you've been sitting a while, and we're going to do some odd things today, odd position strength, and I definitely want you to be safe while we're doing that. So just moving in there and make sure you're breathing deeply, and then we'll move over to the other side, crossing right ankle over the left thigh, and rolling into that hip. So I'm kind of lifting the left hip as I roll into the right. And if it's a little tender in there, breathe even deeper to help relax the tissues, to relax your body. And uncross the legs. We're going to go ahead and stand up and set that aside. So take your fists to your back and just rub. Rubbing on one side and then the other. Great. And we're going to be using glutes back here. So we want to do a little bit to warm that area up. So I'm going to take a step forward and into a hinge, okay, and pull the right heel back. Can you feel your glutes? And then come back up. Now, I also want you to go into your hamstrings. We've worked on this before in a previous video where I had you at a wall. Your heel was on the wall. And you're pulling back, hinging forward, hinging back. Okay. If you feel pretty steady, you can take the arms back and just kind of get some shoulder movement, shoulder warm up. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. One more. And then step together. Other foot back. And hinge. So are you keeping your hip flexors soft? Draw the heel back. Good. Go more into the back of the leg. You can open, close the arms. Breathing intentionally to warm the body. Couple more. It's waking up the body, getting ready for deeper movements. Good, and just taking the arms, swinging them around your body. Standing swinging twist. Warming up the spine. Good, just let your arms be floppy. And start to let the arms go. Deep breath in. And let it out. All right, here we go with the weight portion. Now, you may find once we get doing this that having the weight on the floor is too low. And so you might put something, a bench or a stool where you're reaching from. We're going to place the weight down on the floor. I know that might be kind of hard to see, but it's on the floor next to your right foot. And we're going to practice this movement before we actually pick up. So start with a squat. Okay, so that's your squat. And then you're going to reach across. Now, when I reach across, I'm going to push my hip to the side a little bit. Engage the core and come up. Cross over. So see how I'm leaning my hip away, and you're going to put the weight down after each repetition. So there you are. Now, if that feels unsteady, widen your base. Widen your feet. So reach across and pull. And then drop the weight. Well, don't drop it, but set it down and stand up. So grab the weight and stand. Good. And you don't have to put it in the same spot each time because it's odd position strength, remember? Good. And stand without the weight. Got it? One more. And then we're going to go to the other side. All right, so take the weight, set it down on the left side. Right hand, reach across. Grab and bring it next to your hip. Now your right hip is kind of veering away from the weight as you pick it up. Are you engaging your core? Are you engaging your glutes? How about your hamstrings? Set the weight down and stand. One more. And hold the weight. Bring it back down on the right side. Split stance. Okay, so left foot back, right knee forward, and reach across. Up, push, and down. No weight. Reach across. Pull, push. Set the weight down. Look at your knee. Make sure it's staying behind your toes. Watch your back. Make sure you're not doing this. So keep your back pretty neutral. Good. The idea is that you're hinging at your hip, activating your glutes. Yes. There you go. Other side. So I'm just doing about 5 of these. A pretty complex movement. So weight on the left side. Inhale, exhale, catch your breath. Reach across. Take the weight. Okay. Adjust your spine so that you're not slumping. And push overhead. Cross over, stand. Reach across, grab the weight, pull, push. Good. Boy, we're combining a lot of essential movements. Good. You're pulling, you're pushing, you're lunging, you're twisting. I mean, sometimes fitness programs get way too long, in my opinion. All you have to do is bundle a lot of movements together and you get a great exercise session in 10 minutes. Whoop. Push. So don't let anybody ever tell you you have to go exercise for an hour, because you don't. I don't. Good. And reach across. Because I just exercise all day long. I find movement opportunities all day long, and you can too. And then I put little snack breaks like this in there. Leave weights around your house. Grab a weight. Lift it whenever you think of it. Last time, put a weight in your office. But please don't buy a treadmill. All right, and I have thoughts on that, but that's a whole other thing. Ask me why. Don't buy a treadmill. All right, how do you feel? I feel pretty invigorated. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Another breath in. When you exhale, step out and just relax everything. Shake your glutes, your shoulders. Lift tall through the crown of your head. Wow. Feels great. Thank you so much. And have a beautiful day. Namaste.